and future greats of Seekonk Speedway. Marked as the first driver in Seekonk Speedway history to be a 3-time champion before hitting the age of 20, Nick Lascuola proved a quick study. Lascuola earned a championship in Seekonk's Youth Racing Association's 600 class in 2010, before moving to the Legends cars and dominating 2013 and 2014. Lascuola racked up 35 career wins in the Mini Cups and Legends cars, placing him inside the top 20 of Seekonk's 75-year history. Today, Lascuola owns NLR, his own Legends car building, setup, and maintenance company.
Our technology makes coal 7 to 10 times more.
All right, we're live. What's up, everybody? Hey. Welcome back.
It's a bot again.
Welcome back to the worst podcast on the internet, Rough and Rowdy. And tonight's one of those episodes I've been looking forward to. We've got a guy on here that didn't wait for a handout.
I'm just sweating, dude. I'm nervous. Fuck.
Didn't skip any steps and didn't stop when it got hard. He built it in the garage, earned it on the track, and he's still grinding every week. If you like short track racing, late nights in the garage, and busting knuckles and chasing checkered flags the hard way, well, you're in the right place. So sit back, jump in the chat, and let's get rowdy. Because tonight we got Nick Lascuola in the house. What's happening, Nick?
How's it going?
Good, good. How'd you like that intro?
That was a fantastic intro. I really enjoyed that.
Awesome. So we're gonna start off.
There's only 8 people in here. So
that's right.
Give it a minute.
Give him a minute. Well, we're gonna start talking about something.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to just ask him, like, what got him into racing, like the beginning, like what started the wheels turning? Was it mini cups the beginning, or did you do go-karts?
So I did go-karts. I started go-kart racing when I was 8. Before I started in go-karts, as a kid, I just loved watching like any form of racing on TV and so forth like that. And my parents would take me out to the World of Wheel car show when it used to be in Boston, when it used to be around. So like I'd always be attracted to whatever race cars were there. And when I was about 8, there actually was a mini cup car there. And that was the first time I ever said to my parents that I want to race.
Yeah.
And obviously they looked into it, and I was too young at the time since I was 8. So they got me involved in a indoor racing league at F1 Boston in Braintree when it was still around. So that's where I started. That's where I started racing, and then I was hooked from then on.
Wow. Hey, I got a question. What is the difference between the mini cups and the bandoleros? Like, I remember seeing the mini cups when they came out. They seemed like they were a little bigger. I know they were different, but like, what do you think? Because now you work on them. I don't think you've drove one since the bandos, right?
Yeah. I mean, from obviously, I was still super young when I ran the mini cups. But from what I remember, unlike the bandolero, they had like independent front suspension, and so it wasn't rigid like the bandolero.
Oh.
So you had shocks on all 4 corners and stuff like that. Besides that, everything else was honestly really cool. Really simple. Obviously, different engines. Like the mini cups were Honda GX 390 motors. I don't know what the power difference would be between that and the Briggs engine now in the bandos. But besides that, it was all pretty much they were around the same size. I think the big difference was between the two is having the independent front
Yeah.
suspension versus the bandos now are obviously they're all rigid in the front.
Yeah, I could see that how that must be, because I watched some in-car videos of these guys driving the bandos. And
Terrible.
It looks like the thing's just bouncing. and bouncing.
Yeah. The front definitely chatters a whole lot more. It was a lot smoother ride in the mini cups.
Oh wow. Junior asks, what's the reason for the number 39? Because I noticed you were the 40 in the legend.
So so
And the 33 in mini cups, weren't you?
yeah, so I was originally the 33 when I first started racing mini cups. So my favorite driver growing up was Jeff Gordon, but the 24 was taken at the time, and I did like Kevin Harvick too, and 29 was taken at the time, but Kevin Harvick would drive the 33 in the Nationwide Series at the time.
All right.
So that was actually my first number was 33 with the same font that Kevin Harvick had in the Nationwide Series, what it was called back then. And as soon as we went up to Legend cars, somebody had 33 at Waterford, because that was before Seekonk had the Legend cars.
Yeah.
So then we kind of had to decide something similar, but not like too far off. We went through a couple options, but we decided on 39 for that. And then I ran that for 2 years. And then the number 33 opened up. But at that point, we just decided just to stay committed with 39.
So you said something about Waterford already had the 33. Were you racing at Waterford in the beginning before Seekonk?
Yeah. So when I jumped into the Legend cars, I started racing a Legend car in 2011. Seekonk didn't start with the Legends until 2012. So I would race in 2011. We raced the Legend car on Wednesday nights at Waterford, and then we raced the Mini Cup 750s on Friday nights at Seekonk.
Oh wow, that's good. Now, was your dad ever like a racer, or it was just you like first generation?
So I first generation racer.
Oh wow, cool.
What is your favorite racing memory? He asked as well.
Favorite racing memory. That's honestly,
You have a lot.
yeah. I've so many
Memories.
so many great memories. I kind of think maybe it's just recency bias, but it's kind of hard to beat my first official pro stock win in the 80th anniversary Seekonk race after a tough battle at the end. You know, like maybe that's recency bias, but that's definitely a race that'll stick with me for a long time.
That was kind of one of my questions. Would you say like your first Legend championship is your best memory, or the pro stock win? You know, that's what I was at. You just answered it. So.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Like it's tough. Not saying that. Like obviously, I was so excited for my Legend championships and so forth. But I think the excitement for how long.
The dog shit its pants, dude.
For how long that I had.
What was that you, dude?
That was not me.
Fucking hell. Holy shit.
But I think for how long it took to get my first full body win, I think because of how long that took, I think that made that first win just that much more meaningful to me.
Yeah. So how many years did you race pro stocks? I know you raced on and off, but I know you raced Legends. Then did you take some time off, or did you any late model racing?
So in 2014, we did Legend cars on Friday nights, and that was my rookie year in the late models at Seekonk. So I did 1 year of late model, a full season at Seekonk, and then in 2015 we decided to go pro stock racing. After that, and the pro stock at first it was part-time, and then 2016 and 17 2016 we did the full Grand State Pro Stock Series.
Oh, all right.
And then in 2017 we attempted to do the Granite State Pro Stock full season, and about halfway, it was actually right at the middle point of the year, we got involved in in a wreck that almost that was at Claremont that basically like totaled the car.
Is that the one you backed into the wall?
Oh
no, that was that. That's the new car.
Yep. So then that kind of we didn't race again in 2017, and then from then on it was mostly we never made a full-time attempt racing, mostly because around that time that was when I started doing more with my business itself on the weekends and so forth. So it was at like that time where we needed so much to put into the car to get it back together, and I just started doing a lot more weekend stuff with with the legends and so forth like that. So at that time I made a decision to stick more with trying to build my business at the time. So this past season was my first until I stopped running before the playoffs. It was my first really full-time year running since 2017.
Wow. So why NLR? Why did you all of a sudden start the business? I mean,
so it was obviously we had me and the legend car. We had a ton of success when I raced myself, and when we got out of racing the legend cars, I think it was in 2016 we had somebody came up to me and asked if I would be interested in working on their car, and actually my first customer is still with me now, is actually Josh Parsons.
Oh, wow.
So his dad Jim came up and asked if me and my dad would be interested in working on the car a little bit, and I really enjoyed working on the legend cars and just working on race cars in general. So I said, I'd go along and do it, and started helping him out early in his legend car career. And
he started in 17, right?
No, he started in 16.
Really?
Yep.
I thought he always started a year before me. Who knows too?
Yep. No, so he started in 16, and so I started working with him, and I really enjoyed just in general working on race cars in general, and just being at the track and so forth like that. So obviously it started with one customer, and then he started to perform, better and better as he went. And then actually the second customer that came up to was actually Derek Luchacki.
Oh, all right.
So and then it just obviously it started with one, then it went to two, and then it was just as the years went on, or early on, they'd see the built up success and like the consistent strong runs and so forth, and then it just every year would just take off a little bit more and a little bit more.
So you say you love wrenching on cars, right? You love being in the shop wrenching on cars. So would you rather wrench on cars for a week or be at the track for a weekend racing?
Now, if it was me racing myself, I would probably rather be at the track racing myself for a weekend.
Yeah.
But it's close because like I said, I enjoy being in, cranking the music loud, just being in my zone, working on cars and stuff like that. Like it's like peaceful. It's peaceful. I enjoy it.
I'm the same way. I don't go to your extremes of building cars, but when I'm in there, either nutting and bolting, cleaning, doing whatever I do, get the music on, and it's just you just relax.
He leaves the music on for the cars overnight.
Yes.
Hey, they have feelings too.
That's what I said. Yes, I'm nuts. I leave the music on for the cars
And a spotlight.
all night.
And a
all
twinkle
week.
light.
No, a nightlight, a little nightlight for them, because they're both girls.
Yeah, they might get scared at night.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. 2018 and 2017, they're young. They're young girls.
They're 18.
The late model is, or
Really?
18 or 19, and the pro stocks are 17. So they're young.
Bob would call that outdated.
It's outdated. Yeah, of course he would. Of course he would. I'm Kurt.
Oh, that's Derek.
Oh, the spotter or something.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jim Bacon, I got it right.
There you go. What did you used to call him?
Beacon?
Yes.
Beacon. Jacob's like, Ron, it's Ron's bacon. I like bacon.
All right, say the question.
You say the question. Do something.
What is the
instead of
most
sitting there.
What is the most satisfying? Setting up a winning car for someone or driving one to a win?
I would say I actually get more satisfaction watching watching my drivers win a race more than me winning a race myself. Like just I mean, even just going along of just the satisfaction of watching my drivers perform well in general. And, you know, like if you look at it as like the grand scheme of things, like where they were when they started racing with me to where they get when they end racing with me, and like watching and being a part of that journey in a young driver's career and so forth like that. I find that extremely satisfying.
Yeah, you see, watching their improvement. You know, what do you think? Like the biggest mistake?
Hold on, Larry called bullshit.
No, I am completely serious on that. I get
Larry, what?
I get more excited when one of my drivers wins a race, and I also get more stressed out watching my drivers race rather than when I get behind the wheel myself.
A Waterford win or a Pro Stock win? Waterford Electric win or a Pro Stock win at Seekonk? It depends on where it is, I feel like.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just so stressed out at Waterford because you're usually going 4 to the top on the flat or something that it just, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I think I'm just stressed out even after the race is over with you. So
all of a sudden it's like they're 3 wide. Here comes Jacob, the 4th up on the top on the flat.
Yeah, I just look the other way.
The guy in third usually lifts 90% of the time.
And then you open your eyes and you're like, hopefully you made it. Yep. All right. Oh shit.
Larry goes, oh yeah, well, I can kind of agree because I only win when someone else drives it to the win. He's a little retarded, so
Oh yeah, I agree. I only win when someone else drives it to the win because he's a spotter.
oh,
So yeah, so he only wins when somebody else drives it, just like you win when you set up the car.
Larry's a fun spotter.
Spotter. He's a spotter.
Spotter Porter. Well, there was another question somewhere, I thought. Ron, can you please look at your Facebook private messenger, please?
Who?
Remark St. George.
Oh.
Dude, that dog keeps farting, dude.
Oh,
I don't know what you're feeding it.
Well, and I mean, on your show, what can I appreciate that?
I don't know how you would post that on there.
I know how to do it. I can do it.
It's the only time Larry is quiet is when he's spotting. True fact. And he's not even the same fucking person. Derek just texted you?
Yeah, he's asking about something about
Today?
being at the shop.
Today?
I don't know. Can't.
Oh, so you're heading over and getting the seat post done today. Just tell him to stop by the house and grab the bolts at Bobby's.
He wants to go to the shop.
Our shop. He's got to. Bobby's just 10 minutes from here. Call Derek.
Yeah, you talk to him.
He's
He's interrupting our show.
Raymond Norton said, hopefully Nick is full time at Seekonk this year.
Hold on.
Hey, Derek. You don't tell me you're going over there today. If you want, our shops, my uncle's like 10 minutes. If you want to grab, excuse me.
Does he have his key to my shop? That's
No,
what I
he
think.
needs the key.
She has to come by here.
Yeah, so if you want to come by here, Bobby's is 5 minutes from my uncle's.
Bobby's is.
Like 5-10 minutes. Alrighty.
Raymond Norton.
Oh, okay. Well, regardless. Well, when are you gonna be at my
Yeah, I
shop?
think you're doing full time this year, right? Full time.
Yeah, we are planning on.
What time are you thinking?
on
Because I
being
gotta
back
get the
for-
belts from
for
Bobby. I was gonna
full-time
go grab
this
those
year,
after
so
the
we're gonna give it
podcast.
another go.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
you got all the financing in place.
Okay,
and
that works.
Sponsors and shit. That's that's half the battle.
Oh,
when,
yeah.
when you're running.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the shop.
Finalizing a
Yeah,
couple last
I can
ones.
meet you there. Just head,
Before
I'll give you a text
in the
when this is
next
done.
in the next week or so, and
All right, bye.
like I said, so that should all be good, and cars almost ready and so forth for opening day and for practice. So I'm pretty excited to try to do it for a full year and hopefully win some more races.
Yeah, I can't clean you out this year.
Thank God.
See, what do we got?
I already read Justin Hall's.
All right, Mark, I saw that. I'm gonna maybe I'll put that up a little later towards the end of the show, and then I'll share it on my my platforms, my Facebook. For
If we get up to like
definitely.
28 people in here, we'll do it. Like once it gets a little higher, we'll do it.
So Justin Hall. Oh, you already read this one. Joey
Good luck this weekend at Thompson. New season, new victories. I'm going to need a new hoodie. Are we doing new merch this year?
I don't know.
Nick, let's go beat Darling this year. Get that championship this year.
There you go.
I hope he
Right.
runs full-time
Yep.
pro stock this year. He is fun to watch, very fast and good driver. I would say the good driving part's questionable.
I could say the same thing about you.
Right,
No, I
right.
appreciate that.
That's Mark. Okay. So, did you feel like there was a big learning curve going from like the legends to the late models, or from the, let's say, mini cups to the legends? I mean, what was the?
So definitely a huge learning curve from the mini cups to the legends, for sure. I mean, the legend cars I feel like are on asphalt, at least, are probably one of the most twitchiest, unstable cars, even when they are set up good, and when just because the power to weight ratio, the tires that we're given, that we run on, the cars just naturally don't have much grip, so you have to learn a ton of car control and throttle control, which I think made actually the jump from the legends to the late model very easy. Because obviously you get a longer wheelbase, bigger width, you get 8-inch slicks with with the Axe style late models and so forth like that, and it was just so much more stable than what I was used to when I first jumped in. And like our first late model race, we ended up fourth
Wow.
in the opening day in 2014 with the late models. I think
That field was way better not that time than it is now too.
like there was a lot of
Good drivers.
there was a lot of good drivers, Seekonk greats, and in those years and stuff like that. And, some of the people, like obviously, like that was still back when there was still Estrella was in the late models, Palin. So a lot of the pro stock drivers now were in the legend cars, not the legend cars. We're in the late models back then. So, but
Jerry.
there was Jerry, obviously.
Yeah.
Charlie was obviously still running. Was still running the
And
the
they had
late
more
models.
cars too back then, too, I think.
You had Ray. No, it was a Ray Parent back then.
He came for a couple shows, and so forth like that. I mean, there was still Bill Bernard.
Don't know who that is.
He was very good. It was the white 47 with orange on the car. He was really good.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I think between the mini cups to the legends, that was a very big learning curve, and that took me a while to figure that out. But I think when we went from the legend cars to the late models, it was because of my experience in the legends, it made it that much easier. Going to the late models.
So, that's the big jump going from the mini cups, or like when Jacob went from the quarter midgets to the legend cars.
That was a crazy jump.
Yeah, those are like
You went from flat foot.
yeah.
It was same thing. Like the mini cups were flat foot.
Yeah.
Like I probably, before my first legend car win, it was probably I'd probably run like 45 legend car races to 50 before before we got my first win in a legend car.
Wow.
Like it took a while to figure that out and to just not just be able to handle the car for one lap too. 'Cause the legend cars have always been very competitive division. So, you know, it's really like hanging on to it for 25 laps, So, you know, it definitely took me a minute.
So when you guys started, you said your dad wasn't a racer. Who helped you guys in the beginning? Like, because I know, like when we first started, we had someone helping us out. Then we
Rob Vitale.
Rob Vitale. Good
Rob.
guy. Then we were doing a little bit on our own.
That was
And not
rough.
having a lot of success. We were hanging in there, but we weren't, winning races. And then, then we got some help. So what happened? How did it work out with you guys?
So in the mini cups, we got a little bit of help from, it was Mike's mini cup at the time, which was the parts. But honestly, my dad would spend nights on end there was points where he would spend weeks calculating out different gear ratios and what RPM they would run out to for, the best, the best like power band and whatnot for those engines. And, so he'd be constantly just thinking of different ways to get the car better, like outside of what, he originally learned in the beginning. So definitely the mini cups, I would say, like I said, we got a little bit of help in the beginning, but I would say most of that would have been on my dad's late hours in the shop, just nonstop thinking about different ways to get the car better for me. Cause I was still so young where I didn't really have much car input. Like I would either come off the track and be like, oh, the car's fast or the car's slow. You know what I mean? Like I was still so early in my career where I didn't really know anything about input and stuff like that. In the legend cars, we originally got a little bit of help from Jags at the time because we're racing Waterford.
Yeah, good guy to get help from.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was kind of the same thing. My dad would kind of tinker and work off that.
He'd give you some kind of basic setup.
Yeah,
and you guys would work off of that.
Yeah, exactly. And then along the ways we worked with a couple legend car teams through the like second and like third year of running with the legend, where but it was mostly like it would be getting a setup from them, and then my dad would maintain it and work off of that.
And your dad's got a mechanical background, so
exactly.
That helps. That does help.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Big time. Rowdy, you're not very rowdy tonight.
I'm tired.
Yeah, what's the matter? You actually work today or something?
No.
You have to talk to Bobby and tell him you're working you too hard?
I didn't even do much today.
No? Oh, wow.
Surprisingly.
So
my mom actually texted me to clarify that that I was chasing girls around the track while my dad was working on the car back then. So she wanted me to clarify that. So.
Good. Good. What's your mom's name?
Mora.
Good job, Mora. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Rough and Rowdy Podcast. All right? Come on.
Wow. I can't believe I got called out like that.
Right? Do you find it hard to balance, like, now, like last year that you were running full-time in the pro stocks and doing the legend deal? Like trying to, get those 3-4 cars ready for Friday nights, get your car ready for Seekonk on Saturday nights, especially if you have a bad freaking week. It's not just a week where you go, clean it off, nut and bolt it, put it on the scales.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I would say it was definitely, some weeks were definitely a lot harder than others, but kind of how I've gone at it is all my customers' cars and the business comes first when working on the cars. Like, so I would just work hard early in the week to get all the customers' cars done, because obviously they were my number one priority week in and week out.
Your mom.
And So customers' cars have always been my number one priority. And then my car would be done afterwards, whether it would be, after I finished working on cars at, customers' cars at like 7 or 8 at night, and then I'd stay for a couple hours, or I would just get all the customers' cars done early in the week where I could spend like Thursday and Friday morning on doing my car. So
now that
he sent me pictures of like him taking his door off Saturday morning, and I'm like,
yeah. So there was 1 week where I had to put like half a reskin kit on my car, and I did that on Saturday morning before.
I think I saw you like still working on it across from us.
Yeah. So like I said, customers' cars will always come first, just because, without the business too, you do have to make some money to spend money too. And, and like I said, if I start putting customers' cars on the back burner, then they go elsewhere, then I don't have a business.
And you got expensives, you got a space you rent.
Shop rent, utilities, all that stuff. Yep. Yeah. So that always customers always come first.
Go ahead, read.
Most
Joey
of
Silva.
Jacob's laps were running laps, hopping around the bleachers. Been fun watching him grow up to where he's become. Yeah.
Yeah. When he was
been there a long time.
Yeah, since he was a year old, we've been bringing him there. Kind of like you. Is that your mom again?
No, that's Jim Parsons. There was no B or C setup.
Oh yeah, it depends how much you pay.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
Either get the A setup. Hey Jim, you have to come in. I
had a hat that week, and I picked out a name for the A, B, and C setup.
No, it's when you come the week before with a couple of hundreds folded up, and you say next week, make sure A setup, right, Jim? You caught me a couple of times doing that, right? I want to tell you, Mom.
It's Nick's favorite words. I'm trying something new this week.
Yeah,
that's how you know you're fucked.
Yeah.
Hey, did it work out most weeks?
Yeah. I mean, some weeks, right? Some weeks better than others, right? That's all. As long as it works out more than.
I had the C setup and the B setup in both cars championship night. You got the A. Dude, this dog keeps shitting his pants, dude.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
Go over there. Stink. Smell.
So do you have like one of the toughest losses that you had? Like you had a car, you were gonna win, no doubt, and then all of a sudden,
there's a couple that come to my mind. One for sure was this year. Losing the Triple Crown Pro Stock race on a green white checkered after somebody spun.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Who spun? You spun?
Vinny spun me.
And who beat you?
Darlin beat me on the green white checkered. So that was definitely one of the toughest losses. I would say. Also in 2011, I went into the championship night in the Mini Cup 750s. I had a 6-point lead going in, and we had a rough night. We lost the championship by 2 points that night. So that was definitely a tough loss, hard to swallow.
Yeah, definitely.
And so forth like that.
Because especially when you get 6 points like that, you go in there feeling like, all right, we got this.
Yeah, exactly. So like I said, those are two very tough. I'm sure that I know that there was plenty of others.
Yeah. Those are the ones that come to your mind.
Those are the two that stick out the most to me.
So Raymond Norton again.
Why did Nick stop racing when the chase started last year at Seekonk?
I know the answer, but I'll let Nick.
Yeah, so I actually went into the final regular season race of the year, and so we were down by 14 points out of the cut line of making the playoffs. So I just kind of made a decision, me and my dad, that we said that if if we made the playoffs, we'd run for the playoffs, and if not, that would be our last race. So we went out with a just win the race and let the cards fall their way attitude, which we ended up winning it. So at least it was nice to go into the off season on the high of a win. And also it was at that time, I just decided that if I didn't make the playoffs, that, we were prepping for championship season with the business at Seekonk, Waterford, Nationals, and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. Yeah.
So I kind of figured if I wasn't going to be able to, benefit from being able to chase the championship myself, that, plus it was my first year coming back full time. And up to that point, obviously we had raced a bunch of late model races at Thompson and obviously a bunch of races at Seekonk. So I had got my full season of races in, and I wanted to focus on the tough championship battles with my business for that. So I thought that was going to be a better use of my time and energy. Yeah. And like I said, it wasn't that I didn't want to race the playoff races myself. It was just, I just felt I felt like it was going to be more beneficial of my time to just focus on the business and chase those championships with my customers.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. Because, it's go to race and, go have fun. But you're not going to win the championship, but you're still going to go there prepared to win a race. You're still going to do the same amount of work, getting ready every week.
You're still going to do the same amount of work. You're still going to spend the same amount of money.
You're not going to win the championship, but I still want to go back there and beat their asses, right? Of course. So, and then you had all that going on. So, yeah, that was a good.
Derek's
that was tough. What?
Derek's gonna come tomorrow morning.
Oh, all right, that's fine. That's fine. Another one that can't keep the key in their pockets. I don't know.
Well, he caught me so off guard the other day when he just came to the shop to put the numbers on. I didn't know he was coming.
Oh,
so my plan was to go bring the seatbelts and the fuel to him at his house. And then he went there and grabbed the fuel. So I was like, oh. And I never grabbed the seatbelts. It happens.
No, shit happens. Exactly. What are you going to do?
Hey, stop being an asshole.
Let's see.
Oh, shit.
What else you got for? What do you got for Nick? Come on, Nick. What do you got for him, Jacob? You guys have a lot of history together. You gotta have some shit you guys can talk about.
Huckle.
1 and 2. Go cards. Mini cups. I kind of covered a lot of shit.
Worst loss as a crew chief. Don't even say it.
So you already know.
That one.
It was the one on the west coast of the country.
Ow! The fuck is in your pocket? A lot of money.
My wallet. Yeah, I would probably say hardest loss as a crew chief, Jacob, would have been
not going to.
Would have been the Las Vegas Bull Ring this past October.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough one. I
mean, but then again, you don't really listen. So would you even listen to Race Control?
Yeah. They would have told you to say, "Go bang your ass." Yeah, that was a tough one. I was getting out of the truck, going to in the hotel to change up.
The best.
And I get a phone call, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, he's busting my balls. Come on, all right, Jake. Come on, all right. It's not funny. It's not funny." So yeah.
I mean, I would say that I would probably say
Larry, shut up. Fucking asshole.
I mean, I hate to say it, they kind of involve you. Then those
all of them.
There was
the chase.
There was the one chase at chase at Seekonk was that 2 years ago.
Yeah,
2 chases ago.
Hey.
So that one
even this year too.
And we won with Josh.
What? Yeah, you won.
Yeah,
but you didn't. You still did. He's like, oh fuck, I won. Yeah, the year before, right?
Yeah. The year before. So I would probably say those are the two as a crew chief. Toughest. Those probably might be my 2 toughest. Hey, you're the one that brought it up.
You brought the question up.
But it's truthful. They were tough. They were both tough.
I almost made him lose 3.
Ron, Nick, great show. Thanks, Joe. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you almost did.
I almost made him lose 3.
So this year, full-time Seekonk Speedway Pro Stock. So I mean, based from last year, how fast your car was, and long as you can keep out of the mess, that shit. Then,
Yeah.
maybe put legal headers on your car. Or something
Wow, we're gonna start
No.
bringing the stands. I put metallic paint on them this year, so it'll be fine.
Oh,
They'll pass the magnet test.
like that. You should. They sell that chrome paint.
Yeah,
just,
exactly.
just so you can piss some people off. They'll be like, "Oh, he's got chrome headers." Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, no, sorry.
Yep. No. Like you said, stainless steel headers are up on the rack still.
Yeah,
I did make a push for them to be allowed in the rules this year, but they didn't bite on them.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought I made a pretty compelling case that they didn't make any performance advantage when I went out after it. I think overall I was faster towards the end of the year than I was in the beginning of the year when the one race I had them on. So
We still have a faster lap than Nick in the pro stock this year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really? Why? What was his lap? What was your lap?
I don't even know.
I was probably time trials opening day.
Yeah.
Would probably be.
Yeah. Oh, well, you don't remember what it was?
I got
No.
something on Nick at least this year.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep, that's it.
Hopefully, he doesn't jump in a legend on Friday
You
night.
see him in a legend car last time?
Yeah.
When was that?
Last 2 years
when you
ago.
Shake and bake Chase Silver.
Dude,
won the
3 years ago.
championship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, hey,
The shake and bake.
hey,
Shake and bake.
I told all the kids that I was leading lap one. Nobody believed me. I led lap one. So nobody wanted to believe me. I can.
Shit. I find that'd be hard for me to lead lap one. I'm telling you, I got out one of those things and they're so
Hey,
low to the ground.
You guys are
Oh,
being
yeah,
so
assholes.
twitchy. And
Yeah, no. And I started third that race. So I was telling them I started third. I said I'm leading lap one. Nobody
that's
believed
good
me.
though. For lap one. I think I'd have a hard time leading from lap one.
Yeah,
and
no.
being on the
Yeah.
pole, holding it for one whole lap on the pole. I don't know if I could make the car wide enough.
And the
You know what I
scary
mean?
thing is Nick wasn't in the pits that night. Okay, and I'm going on the track, and what is the air cleaner was flopping off? So my car was breaking
Yeah.
up. I almost pulled in the pits before the race even started.
No.
Yeah, but I gave you the thumbs up. I told you just go up. I when we were on the track, I just told you thumbs up and Sam.
You didn't even know what the fuck
Yeah,
I was
track,
saying.
yeah.
No, I could see it.
You could see it?
I could see it under your hood.
Yeah. So that once you got going, it was fine.
Thankfully.
Thankfully.
You like
Yeah.
half
Well,
track
that would have
the
been
field
another
that
one.
night.
Yeah, that shit box was going good.
We got Junior. Nick had a rocket car last year. Can't wait to see him. I know. Can't wait to see it out there this year. Oh, Jim.
I'll ask the question since you haven't asked it.
Okay.
Nick.
I see the question.
Nick, let me just read it still. What were you thinking when your trailer got stolen? Jim Bacon was asking if he just wanted to know.
Yeah.
I thought it was at first I thought it was one of my buddies like playing like a prank on me or something. And then I quickly realized that that it wasn't really I'm still saying it wasn't. But that was a scary feeling.
Shout out Mark Bastion for FaceTiming us.
Yeah, like that was something kind of crazy to go through, and you know, it's like almost like the panic's setting in and so forth like that. And
I mean,
the day after we'd raced Thompson, so my late model was still in it. Was still in the trailer with all the pro stock, you know, spare parts, tools, wheels, and stuff like that. So
pick car.
Pit cart and stuff like that. So I'm like, are we not gonna be able to race Saturday because I had the loading shocks in the car. My race shocks were in the trailer, so it isn't even like that. I could have just showed up with a car and just hope for, you know, just try to do something with. So I was panicking pretty. I was panicking pretty hard at that.
I mean, you can't get insurance on maybe just the trailer. Contents insurance sometimes you can get for maybe like 10 grand or something.
So we,
but I ain't gonna cover it.
So we actually I think we have full contents insurance now of whatever the value.
Really, they do that?
Yes, I believe so.
So they cover the car. And where do they get a value for the car? It's not like there's a blue book for these things.
Honestly, I have no idea. I believe my stepmom is into insurance, so I think she handled that. After that incident, they were adamant on getting something on the contents of the trailer being insured. So I think they handled that in whatever way they could.
Because I know
because we only had it on obviously just the trailer itself.
Yeah,
and so forth like that.
Yeah, I know when I did it, they had like up to a certain amount. But yeah, because it's hard. It's so much money. These cars cost, the shocks, the pick cars, the tool.
Would like to hear what happened to the hauler being stolen. Just heard it.
Yeah, we're not gonna elaborate further on that story.
But it got back. He got it back, and everything was in it. Nothing got stolen.
Yeah, thankfully.
100%.
So funny that Mark was the one to video time us.
Yeah,
Mark
FaceTimed us and showed us where the trailer was.
Oh yeah, really?
Well, I got the location, but I was at
location.
Seekonk, so I was like, hey Mark, are you like close to this address? Like, can you like go double check and make sure?
How'd you get a location on? Did you have a GPS?
No, I got texted it to him.
No, yeah.
Somebody saw it.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna take a trailer, right? You're not gonna take the one that has number 39,
Oh
big,
my
like,
God,
all
I
of that.
know.
You're gonna take the white new trailer.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Right? If like
Yep.
you're gonna take that one.
Yep.
So so it's an inside job. But
You're losing connection.
yeah.
Nope.
Who's losing connection?
You were. Hold on. It said connection lost.
Oh, I think we're still there.
No, we'll see.
We're still there. We're still live and nationwide. Still grinding. We're still grinding.
You were a
we're
three-time
good.
champion before
Oh,
hitting
that's the
the age of
beginning.
20.
Dude.
Nick Lascuola.
This guy. We're watching our podcast as we're having the podcast. But know what they got put in? I bought them for the dogs. They're on the air tags. Like for your luggage. Stick it right inside the trailer.
So I have now in all my trailers and stuff, I have like 3 air tags in all my trailers in different spots.
Yeah.
They might find one. They ain't gonna find the other ones.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
they ain't gonna find all of them.
No, it's great. They're cheap. They're cheap enough. You put them on. You go on, locate it, tells you the address they're at. You know what I mean?
Yep. But I left my shop and all our rig left behind. So
Yep.
I've location on that thing at all
Oh
times.
yeah, I see.
On
Yeah.
all of them.
So anybody that got stuff like those air tags are pretty cool.
Your
for-
car's
for
in
the
Nova
money.
Scotia right now, isn't it?
Yeah, but I just dropped the car up there.
Nova Scotia. So how long is that for a ride?
Like 9.5 hours with light traffic. Although that ain't nothing. Driving across the country with Jacob, after doing that, I will take a 15-hour ride by myself anytime. Oh
yeah.
my God.
Complaining the whole time, right? After the first
Are we there?
after
Yeah.
the first
Are we
9
there?
hours.
No, honestly, I think he was like sleeping 75% of the time.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can do that pretty good.
Well,
And
You can do that
when he
pretty
was
good.
awake, he was just looking for Chester's chicken.
yes.
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 Oh,
Dude.
Mike Owens is in the house. Good evening, Mike. How you doing, buddy?
Chester's chicken
And
is worth driving to Colorado for.
that was in Colorado.
Only that's the same. There's only one like it.
Road trip. All right, we're leaving here. We're going to Chester's Chicken. Get some fucking ribs at a chicken place.
Dude, they're biscuits.
Oh, the
They're
biscuits.
mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese was good. And
They're chicken.
yeah.
Oh, is it just like grilled or is it fried?
Dude, I don't know what it was.
It was like fried,
but
fried,
they had
fried
the
boneless
sauce
that
on
was
it.
like tossed in some like tangy sauce. It was actually really, really good.
Oh,
And then the biscuits.
you're making me hungry.
Dude. And I've been to 3 different ones. One when I was in Indy, one in Maine, and one in Vermont.
Oh, the same.
Chester's Chicken.
Yeah.
Not the fucking same.
No.
They're
Yeah,
alive.
it's like a national.
I
brand,
called Nick
like
when I was
chain.
on my
Really?
way to Vermont.
Yeah,
And I was like,
you were
Nick,
very disappointed.
I go,
You were extremely disappointed.
it's not the same. I go, I was so pissed off. You know,
Chester's Chickens, guys.
So-
if you're out in
I'm not gonna
anywhere
lie.
you see
I never towed a trailer until Nick had me tow his.
Oh yeah, no, I needed a little bit of a break.
all right. I mean,
I just gave him like
mean,
flat land in the middle of the country.
2,300
Yeah,
miles.
At,
right?
at
Something
1
like
in the
that.
morning.
Hey, you said that you were fine, so I gave it. You would sleep for like 3
Yeah.
hours beforehand.
No, it wasn't even that. It's just so boring at night, and there's just road.
Yeah.
I even played the SpongeBob Road song. for an hour and a half. I was that bored.
Mhm.
And then Nick would casually snore and wake himself up and not entertainment every half hour. That was about it. The ride wasn't bad. It really wasn't.
So,
No.
so did you grab a rookie of the year in one of your divisions? Or
Yeah,
a couple of them? Or?
yeah. So I have a rookie of the year in the Sears 600s. I have a rookie of the year in the Sears 750s.
Damn.
They didn't do. I don't believe they did a rookie of the year the first year of the Legends, because obviously most of the people racing had raced Legends before. So I don't think they did the first year. And I got rookie of the year in the late models in 14.
Oh wow, cool. That's cool. Where'd you end up finishing in points that first year?
We finished fifth in points.
Yeah, this guy with the
And so I actually that reminds me of a question earlier with one of the toughest losses.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one featured in that episode. Dude, Go's new low drag ball joints.
Yeah, they're nice. I ordered some.
All right. So toughest losses
like them.
until you were interrupted by
Dude, the
Mr.
one
Rowdy.
Bobby has, you could put it in a press. Not even a press. You could try it. It won't fucking move.
Oh, the 4 that I got, I can spin with one finger out the 4 I got.
Oh, mine don't move.
No, sometimes you get bad ones, right?
No, the whole box.
Really?
If you
As rock hard as you took a Viagra.
Dude, if you come to my shop later, I'll show you the ones
I
I
gotta
got.
bring Dylan's car. Bro.
Yeah. So actually, I got a question for you, Jacob. What would you say your best memory racing? Not racing against me, but like as part of the team. What would you say your best
NLR.
memory? Yeah, as part of the NLR team, what would be your best memory? Don't think too hard.
It's not even a win. It's not even a win. It's not even a championship. What year was it? The year with me, Rodney, Cole, and Josh. Just everyone being there, the experience, and everyone having fun. Is that memory? You said memory, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
that
memory.
whole season.
That was
23.
No, it was 24.
20. That year was probably the best year.
Yeah, so it was 24 because that was the year we raced Dominion at the end of the year and got the
so
national
that just that
championship.
year all around was probably like you look back on it, you can't have a better year than that.
No, that was the most racing I had done with. I think we raced a total that year of like over 65 races as like a team that year. It was that was insane that year.
Yeah, between
Waterford
and Seekonk and
yeah, like I said,
Nelcar.
I was doing full-time
Nelcar.
Waterford, full-time Seekonk, full-time Nelcar, and then whatever races that we could find in between. Like we were racing, I mean, on top of all the test sessions.
And then
so
Fridays
forth
at Star with Cole.
Yeah, and then it was
Oh yeah,
whenever
Star.
Seekonk was off, we were at Star on Fridays.
So you didn't have no time off then.
No.
That year was just fun.
I think there was one 10-day span where I was at the track 7 days in a 10-day span for races.
It was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the Monday Memorial race.
Yeah, because there was like the back-to-back races.
On the cars? How would you do that?
When I got back to the shop, I'd
Work
I'd
until
unload
you
the cars, stay up
work.
late, and just
Wow.
I mean, a lot of the guys had 2 cars, so it would almost be like switching off.
Yeah,
But between
From the Waterford car to the
Yeah, like Nick had went from White Mountain to Hudson the next day.
Yep.
Like,
But Hudson's pretty with same gear as Seekonk though, right? No,
yeah, but not as White Mountain.
Not as
Mountain's
no, yeah,
gears
no,
are different.
no. But I'm just saying, some of the tracks, they're pretty.
That
similar,
year was
so.
just fun. There was no
No,
like,
it was.
there was no serious. It was serious, but the people you were there just made it more fun.
Yeah, like obviously we all took it seriously, but we still had fun at at the track and so forth and all that stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, plus the younger back then, you were fucking 16, 17. Nick was I don't know how old you were, but you were younger. You guys were all like just having.
I was still
all those
old. I was
guys.
still old, but
Well,
I was slightly younger.
Yeah.
I had slightly less gray hair. I think
Right.
I think that year, probably from all the races, where I got most of my gray hair.
Oh yeah. No.
Just
You don't think
just
you're starting the business that didn't help? The stress of a business, you know.
yeah, no, it gets to you.
Memory, I guess. It's on a season.
So
Fuck
this
myself.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. No, you're done.
well,
You're cut off.
I'm cut off.
You're
I'm
cut off.
so championship next year. That's what you're running for in Pro Stock,
Yep.
right? And so, what does success look like now? Like, what is that going to be for you? Like this year coming up, what is that? I mean, all around between your running the Pro Stock and your Legends team.
I mean, with the Legends team, I think it's pretty simple. I mean, it's success would be, to continue to chase and try to get the championships at whatever track that that we race at. Obviously at least try to get a championship at Seekonk again.
Mm-hmm.
Try to keep that. I think we've won. I think it's like 4 out of the last 5 championships at Seekonk.
Wow. Yeah.
And so I'd like to try to keep that streak going and try to get another championship there. And then obviously Waterford if I have full-time guys running Waterford. So I think it's with the business, it's always chasing wins, and I'm never satisfied when we don't win a race. I think this year in out of the races in New England at Seekonk and Waterford, I think we raced 34 races right around there, and we won 24 of them. And the races we didn't win, we finished second. And I was, I was extremely disappointed in the ones that we didn't win. Like not in the drivers, just honestly, I take every race that we don't win. I take it, almost personally that I have to get better working on the cars, and so I hold myself to a pretty high standard when it comes to the business success and the drivers.
And I think what it is the more success you have, the harder it is to not win. Like, and you finish second or third, and it's like, oh, you're disappointed. Where there's some teams that are out there that if they're finishing top 5s or whatever, that is like incredible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So you got yourself set to a high standard, and you get used to that.
Like through the years, obviously, just like probably like the second year that I was doing the business, that we might have won like 2 races, and like we were so ecstatic to win 2 races, and then the next year we might have won 3 or 4 and stuff like that. And as the years went on, we just continue to, as we win more and more, your standards just they rise higher.
Was this your most winning season?
As an owner, yeah.
I think
Last year, the year before, I mean.
Yeah, in 24 we might have won like 28 races, but we raced a whole lot more. The win to race ratio is definitely the best this year. But
I mean, how many this year? 3?
Yeah, something. Well, I know that we had 24 this year total for everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
So you've are you planning on running Waterford at all this year? Is that something you guys?
Who are the other 5?
Doing?
Oh, dude, it's that asshole.
So yeah, the plan is I'm talking with a couple customers trying to finalize some details for Thursday nights at Waterford.
Thursday night Thunder.
Yep. So just trying to get same thing with like Friday nights. I have most of the team set for Friday nights, but just trying to finalize the final details of everyone that's going to be there. Same thing with Thursday nights. Just trying to get all that sorted out in the next few short weeks before the plan. Get a good plan set for the full season.
Yeah, it's scheduled. And the Pro Stock, we didn't finish up with that with the
So I would say that I would say a successful year in the pro stocks would be, kind of follow up with how this year was, get to victory lane multiple times and so forth like that. Like last year, obviously, technically only won twice, but so I'd like to build upon that. And, I'd like to, obviously the end goal is to try to win the championship, but up until then now with now the points format going to 4, which I actually don't mind that idea of that if they go down to 4 and now they don't have the elimination style where they give you the full with like 4 weeks to add up the points. So
they only have 4 drivers now, right? It's not 6.
Yeah, so it's 4 now. So I much prefer that over the 6 and then drop down to 4 for one race. So,
but it's points.
The
one race isn't you win, you win, you lose, you lose.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Points.
So
you could still be, you could still finish behind the other guy in the chase and have enough points where you finish seconds and you still beat him.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's
So obviously the goal would be to try to shoot for the regular season title first to get those extra points to go in. So that especially with how the format is now, where you can points race a little bit to a degree if you go into the playoffs with the extra points on top of however many extra points you get for wins in the regular season. So I feel like if I do my job as we did most of this year, this year I definitely made a lot of mistakes that cost me points that would have got me into the chase. So if I've looked back on them, reflected, learned from the mistakes when I need to more worry about actually points racing rather than take an unnecessary risk. And I feel like if I do my job on those lines, I have a super fast car, I have a great team. I know the wins will come. And if I do my job behind the wheel of not putting myself in bad spots to take points off the board, I think that we can, have a really good year to get into the playoffs and then hopefully carry that to the end and hopefully hold the championship trophy at the end of the year.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Well, I can't wreck you as often, so you might have another shot already.
Yeah, that's good. So, all right, so we're getting ready to end the show. Anybody out there looking to get into the kids or they're getting into legends or bandoleros, contact Nick.
RHR. Oh.
Contact Nick. NLR. Nick Lascuola Racing. He's on Facebook. You can just Google him and he comes up everywhere. It's like a lot of information.
I do pop up.
Yeah.
A lot on Google.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he do pop up a lot. And this way,
I see that.
You guys want to win races, that's where you got to go. So anything else you want to say? You want to shout out to Mom, make sure she got dinner ready when you get home? I told him I had stuffed shells, Mom, but he said you were going to have something good cooking for him. So,
yeah, no, I mean, obviously, like throughout my racing career, I definitely have to give a shout out to all the people that have, helped me along the way, like, my family, all my close friends, anybody who helped out in any way, whether it was previous sponsors, new sponsors now, without I've definitely had a huge amount of support through my racing career and, through starting my business and so forth like that. And, honestly, without anybody that has helped in any way, I mean, I wouldn't still be racing now. I wouldn't have a business like I do now that's successful and so forth like that. So, I mean, honestly,
I think you're right. I think that's what most race teams are, most racers are the same thing, they get all this help from people,
Are you
parents.
on a new app?
What? I'm lying on Kick. A lot of races, they got, their parents, like your dad, big help, right? And then it's just like my dad, when he first started racing, big help. And then you get these sponsors that, come up and, give you thousands of dollars to go on your car. And it's like, I mean, I don't know. It's tough to see what you got to try to give them something. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
no,
Yeah,
no,
I mean,
for
try
sure.
to do as much as you can, but you know,
Yep.
you run a business, and if someone came up to you like, "Hey, yeah, I need thousands of dollars to put my name on a car," you're like, it's tough. So
yeah,
you
exactly.
got to give credit to these people that, and
100%.
and then anybody that comes in your crew, they're all volunteer.
Yep.
They volunteer to come.
Mike Vaness. How much to ship them to me?
Oh, I got a bunch of old legend pots that I have.
Oh yeah.
I put them
That
online.
axle's a few $100 right there.
Yeah, but I don't. What are you doing with it? You don't use your axle.
Sit on it.
You're gonna sit on it.
You
He's
will.
gonna sit on it and rotate.
I have no comment.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Any new sponsors you wanna give them a shout out to? Or?
No, I didn't. I do have most of my sponsors coming back from last year. Like McLaughlin Chevy, DNA Toys,
Yeah.
Nick's Pit Stop, and then I have a new sponsor this year, Garland Diesel. So
Nice.
that's pretty cool. So I appreciate Gary for that.
Nice.
And so like I said, I'm pretty excited for the year. And what was it, only 3 weeks away now? Opening day at Seekonk.
Right.
I know you guys. I know you guys have your first race of the year this weekend.
Yeah.
So-
Thompson.
So yeah, no, I'm excited for this year.
I borrowed at 604.
You gonna be doing any testing? On a Seekonk?
I'll probably do the with the legend cars. I'll be there for a couple of the test days. For my own pro stock, I'll probably just do like last year, the day before opening day.
Yeah. Should be pretty good already,
Yeah, exactly. Just
You might lose a few temps from that exhaust not being on those headers,
no, but we'll gain it.
With that bump stop.
We'll gain it with that one bump stop we're allowed. So.
All right, Rowdy, you got anything you want to add to this show tonight, brother? Huh?
Well, I wanted to go to bed, but that ain't happening now. I gotta go to Nick's.
Oh,
what are you going to Nick's for?
Drop off Dylan's legend.
Oh, you gotta go pick it up with the.
Yeah, I'll
It's
grab
not
my
on the truck.
seatbelts.
Oh, and grab the seatbelts.
And then make Bobby send me money for diesel. Because I ain't paying that $6 a gallon right now.
I know. So you.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Put a hole in the floor and yabba dabba do it?
Yeah. What are you gonna do with the seatbelts? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. If you grab the seatbelts, then you're either gonna come back by air, drop them off, or
Bro, put on the doorstep. Who's gonna come steal? Who's gonna
put them
walk?
inside the trailer. It's unlocked. You didn't lock it when you grabbed the fuel, right?
I didn't grab the fuel.
How did you scale it?
Derek grabbed it when he wrapped the car.
All right. So the thing's still unlocked because he doesn't have the keys. Just put them in there.
Okay.
All right. In the locked trailer.
They learned from me.
Don't worry, I got my air tags in there. Won't anybody stealing that super trailer I have?
Dude, okay.
Well,
I know we're a little bit past, but when I showed up to Riverhead with Dylan's car, ask Nick how it was in there. How it was wedged in there.
That was your deal. That was
Dude,
that was messed up.
it must have fell off the freaking things.
No, so
Yeah.
I put 2 tires down because you have those boards, the ramps that go all the way up.
Yeah.
There's custom ramps, and
Like
it just
custom ramps.
it goes down afterwards. There's nothing in front of it. It's where the pit box goes and everything like that. I put 2 tires down with boards, teeter-tottered them, pushed the car down into there, and then left it there. So it was boxed in. It couldn't go nowhere.
Like I said, that was his problem.
Right.
No,
Got it in. Let's see how you're gonna get it out, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
sit back and watch this one.
Yeah.
It came out pretty easy.
Yeah.
And then Dylan blew a battery. And I was like, I'm giving up.
It's always something.
Dude,
man.
it
It's always
was
something.
like a comedy show watching those two run around the car, not knowing what the hell is going on.
I'm not mechanically inclined.
Oh, we know that.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining tonight. We had a great time. Rowdy's already ready to end the stream.
Yeah, well, you get to sit home and relax now. I got to go back out.
And I'm getting
That's
back
the
to
life.
work.
That's a life of a race
Yeah.
car driver and a race car driver
Yeah, I'm
slash
getting Dylan's
race
shitbox
team
out of
owner.
it.
Hey, you know what they say?
Well,
You sleep when you're dead.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. You have plenty
Exactly.
of time, guy. Hey, you're the one who makes these commitments. You didn't have to,
Peace.